Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with Lucifer, Season 1, Episode 9. Lucifer said no more with you, Maze. He actually cut her off completely. She was like the only one that actually was that loyal to him to the point that she was willing to follow him out of hell. Then things happen, of course, and then they split on bad terms. I'm scared of what that could mean for Lucifer, because right now it would mean that he literally has nothing left. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe for the full uncut reaction. You can check out my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start.
Brittany's! Pizza delivery guy, Brittany's! Go on, what are you waiting for? Have fun!
Well, what can I tell y'all? He knows how to throw a party. He severed his emotional attachment without actually being ready for it. Mace's betrayal, that she thought that actually getting Lucifer back in hell was for his own good, not realizing that this man is actually traumatized of that place. And then she tried to place it off as her doing it for him and not actually her being selfish and just wanting to go back to herself. He's that much in pain to the point that not even causing that much physical pain to himself will be capable to drown out the psychological one.
Why didn't I join them?
Why do you think you didn't join them?
I don't know, Doctor. That's what I pay you to figure out, isn't it?
Have you ever considered that all of this excessive partying may be your attempt to fill a void?
You're lonely.
Lonely.
Have you been listening to a word I've said? I am never alone.
Oh my goodness. There are two types of being lonely. You can be lonely, as in not having anyone around you, like having friends and anything. And that's why you always are alone, having to find pleasure in your own company. And then you can actually be surrounded by a bunch of people and still feel lonely. That's the loneliness that Linda is talking about. This man is surrounded by a bunch of people, yes, but they don't actually give him that psychological pleasure that he needs. He has been trying to fill a void the entire time, distracting himself with this tormented soul and those daddy issues. This man has never found that inner peace. And now that all of this man's distractions have left him, he realizes how lonely he actually feels on the inside.
Are any of those people your friend?
Someone you care about.
Someone you like to spend time with, someone with whom you share a meaningful connection. How about Detective Decker? Do you consider her your friend?
Is she your friend?
I'm not sure what we are.
They are three things: friends, colleagues, and potential lovers.
Lucifer, someone else is here to see you for a favor.
Not in the mood, Maze.
Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.
Who has come to say his piece? Is that a father?
You wanted to...
Kid named Connor. He's had it rough. Lost both his parents at 6. Bounced from home to home, some juvie. But deep down, a good kid.
Just like you.
I want you to talk to Arietta before Connor gets involved.
Why not ask your boss then? Eh? The Almighty himself.
I already have.
Oh, no luck.
And he sent you to you.
I believe he led me to you.
I highly doubt that.
You sure about that?
What I really want is to put my fist to Arietta's face.
And there it is. Well, not so high and mighty now, are you?
We all have demons inside.
You and I are natural sworn enemies.
You're a believer to God,
Answer
and
to
he
you.
forgot about
Father.
God.
Handle it yourself.
This man is a believer of God. Lucifer, on the other side, is in denial, and he's trying to persistently convince himself that he gave up on his father. I feel like in this episode, he will have to accept that no matter how much his father hurts him, he will never be capable to hate him, because at the end of the day, it's still his father. And you can only hate something or someone that you used to love. In my eyes, hate doesn't really exist. When you have negative feelings towards someone, it's not really hate you feel. You feel resentment towards them. You hate how your story with them ended. You hate that they were capable to cause you that much harm. You hate that they were capable to actually leave you behind. This story is gonna be so interesting.
I don't give a damn about the drug dealer. We're here to investigate the priest.
Priest?
Didn't he say he doesn't want to
Get
do
dirt
it?
on the priest. Must be hiding something. What better way to stick it to dear old Dad than prove that those that speak on his behalf aren't as virtuous as they pretend to be?
You thought it'd be a good
God.
idea to rope me into your imaginary family feud?
Is he dead? Oh my god. He did.
Detective.
This man, he's like, damn, that's a turn on. Oh, he did. He did. Oh my god, what happened to him?
He's dead.
Now that's a shock on
Told you
Lucifer's
the priest
face.
was up to something.
This is so sad though. Lucifer doesn't believe that there are people out there that truly have good inside of themselves. He always believes there is some hidden agenda in humanity. And partially he's right, but there are also people that truly want what's best for others.
You know if Mr. Arrieta was involved in any drug activity?
That would have made it more interesting.
Okay, enough about the dead guy. Tell me everything you know about Padre Pederast.
He wants to get
Father
dirt
Frank.
on him
Did
so
you see him
badly.
do this? Do you think he's capable?
Father Frank? Kill Mr. Arrieta?
Yes.
No.
Oh my
No way.
god.
But he's a good guy. He's just a little,
Little?
annoying.
See? Annoying.
Annoying like your
When
father?
was the last time you...
You don't really think that like Father Frank did this, right?
100%.
Thank you.
Are
Very
you
helpful.
done? Again you? Did he feel his presence in hell?
So I'm in the middle of something all week. Are we gonna talk about what happened?
Oh my god, this man actually is on his ass.
Yes. You wanna do dinner at my place? Get takeout?
Yeah. Is there any chance?
Sounds good.
I feel bad. Oh god, no. I have the feeling that him actually being involved with that son of a bitch is actually gonna be the reason that a wedge is being driven between Dan and Chloe again. All the pain that she had to go through after what happened with Malcolm, her being demoted, and all the humiliation, all the hate-filled looks of her colleagues, they were all Dan's fault. You can't run away from this man. This man literally came back
going,
from
buddy?
hell. God damn it.
Back on duty.
Hands off!
Don't let that
He's
keep you
making
down,
him
alright?
feel
Don't
so...
worry. I already got a new partner. Man, convince the higher-ups to give me my first choice. You.
Dan is so scared of Chloe finding out, he will do whatever this man tells him to, as long as that means that Chloe doesn't have to find out anything. On the other side, we have Dan actually being manipulated, him being subtly humiliated by this man, to the point where Dan will develop panic attacks, anxiety attacks.
Partners? Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, what better way to keep an eye on you, am I right? I saw you talking to Decker. You want to tell her, don't you?
What, that I'm the one who shot you? Why would I do that?
Your conscience.
So he shot him in order to
minute
protect Chloe.
What
This
do you want from me?
man manipulating him
You
into
don't
doing
have
his
evidence,
bidding. But at this point, Dan actually saying that it was him would be like the lesser evil at this point. Because that bitch will finally be fine in prison.
Any trouble?
Still having lustful thoughts about another man.
You should embrace your desires.
This man!
Let's be honest, if you...
What do you think you're doing?
I was just getting to the good part.
Penance, 10 Bloody Marys and a good shag.
Me too, Chloe. Me too.
Stop bothering me with these questions and just get to the task I've given you.
So don't you worry your shiny little head. I'm already on it.
Does this man actually believe that he's
Surprised to see you.
still an angel?
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Don't he see that he's
When was the
behaving
last time you
worse
saw
than
Lady
Lucifer
Mariana?
right now? Lucifer just minding his own fucking
Despite the
business.
restraining order.
I answer to a higher authority.
Not today, you don't.
The higher authorities, daddy.
We exchange.
Maybe the Padre has a twin brother who also takes confession. That way he could still be guilty.
Stop it. Someone wants him dead. Again, the mafia, ladies and gentlemen. The second you know something about the mafia leader or whatever, they will want you dead because you know too much.
Connor's already in deep. Why go to all this trouble to protect him?
He's had it rough. Thinks he can only rely on himself. He's a good kid, detective. There's still hope for him.
I feel like this guy is who Lucifer would have liked to have as a father. He gave up on himself. He gave up that there are people out there that actually are capable to see how pure and vulnerable this man is. And actually having someone out there and actually seeing that there are people out there that still believe in the good and even the biggest darkness in a human being makes this man actually hope that there will be people out there that will see the good in him too. And that's why in my eyes Lucifer will grow attached to the father.
We have a place to stay. We can offer police protection.
I'm fine right here.
God will
This
protect me.
is my sanctuary.
Your sanctuary just got shot to high heaven, Padre.
What is going on? Lucifer. Y'all, so many people would think that this is so disrespectful.
Feel more at home, you know.
Sure you did.
I'm just living my best life, honestly, at this point.
Couldn't resist, huh?
No.
Man deserves some fun.
Or you still want to prove he's a hypocrite?
Does this not bother you?
What can I say? I love this song.
This man has been trying to sniff out people's deepest, darkest desires ever since the show started. In his eyes, even the purest soul is hiding something extremely dark inside of their soul. He doesn't believe that the Padre actually changed. He doesn't believe that the Padre is actually now a good guy, truly being out there in the God's graces. And the Father is out here just proving to him that even though you've done some awful shit in the past, you can still redeem yourself, you can still change, you can still find peace at the hands of Father. So he's trying to tempt him and tempt him and tempt him. The temptation just does not stop.
10 years ago, Connor lost both his parents that night.
Was he the one driving the car?
My daughter was with us too. She didn't
He
make it.
lost his daughter. The psychological
Nothing
pain
compared
changed
to
him.
Turning to him is what saved me.
God stole your spawn, and then you decided to worship him.
I can't really explain it, but somehow it made me feel that she was safe.
Knowing that she was
That's
in
when I
heaven.
discovered my faith. The
Wow.
church gave me purpose.
He wants
without a
to
parent.
be the light in people's darkness. That
You
is
might
such
not
a
always
beautiful
understand
message.
But God has a plan.
Yes, I know. But why does everybody always think it's a good plan?
I feel like this also kind of brings back to what Linda said a few episodes ago. She said, your father tossed you into hell because he needed you to do the most difficult of jobs. What if the people that end up in hell aren't really evil people, but people that have been misjudged, people that have been suffering, that have done some awful things in their lives, and they never got the chance to redeem themselves? So in hell, they see their most awful memories, like their biggest trauma being displaced in front of their eyes, and hell is trying to force them to actually accept all the pain that they had to absorb in order for them to find inner peace, and that's when they will ascend to heaven. When you do some awful shit when you're alive, you can still change, you can still redeem yourself. Why shouldn't that be possible when you're already dead?
Rumored to hang out here.
Well, I don't know why you had to bring me along.
What, are you anxious to get back to your new friend? You know, it's okay to admit that you like the guy.
He's everything that I
okay.
stand against, detective.
Yeah, well, sometimes we get along best with the people we're most different from.
Opposites attract. Never heard it? In my eyes, the priest reminds him of who he used to be. No matter how awful he has been screwed over by his father, he wants what's best for people. His pure heart has remained. He wants to save people. He wants to save their souls so that they don't have to end up in hell. Because he personally knows what hell feels like. A, he was in there. And B, actually being in hell and torturing people that in his eyes maybe even were only there because they couldn't forgive themselves for an action that they pulled in the past, has been a hell of an experience for him. After what the father is doing in order to protect your sorry ass?
Sorry about the altar, boy. Surely, you know, you're not to blame. I mean, some people are just
Bitches.
beyond saving.
That's where you're wrong. There's still hope for him.
How can you still have faith in this boy?
God has faith in him.
You really believe that?
I do. Why don't you?
He gave up on it long ago.
Because he didn't have faith in me.
I
I thought the way wants to.
Oh, his plan for me was quite clear.
You know it's
wanting you
finished.
to suffer? Oh, I love this story. Oh, god damn it. Again, he doesn't hate his father. He feels abandoned by his father. He feels misjudged. Back then, he was acting out because he needed his father, and his father assumed that this man was beyond saving and tossed him into hell. At least that's what Lucifer believes. Now this man, he actually just says what Lucifer would have loved his father to think about him. I will believe in the light that is lingering inside of him. He just needs help to find it so that he can actually make it flare up.
Kim, stop talking. It's really easy.
You couldn't do it then, and you don't want to do it now.
He
God's
can't
giving you
shoot
a
him.
chance. I have faith in you.
And that's literally everything he wants. Oh. Oh my god. He died saving the person that he wanted to survive.
I'm not afraid of dying.
Well, you should be. It's really boring where you're headed.
Hope so. I've had enough.
He
excitement
also
for one
believes that he goes to
Like that.
heaven.
You've got more to do here. You've got more people to annoy.
Yeah. You. He believes
life.
in
I
you
didn't
too.
understand why God put you in my path.
He put me into yours
Maybe he put me in yours.
to make you see.
A long time ago.
No, that's not true. God is almighty. He sees everything. He's out there being like, he gave up on me a long time ago. How do you know that? If I believe that someone truly is evil, I get rid of him. I don't place him in a place where he can escape, like Lucifer was capable to get out of hell. He could have done that at any time. And his father possibly knew. Your father has not given up on you. He's waiting for you to see the potential that he sees in you. I feel like he placed him in hell because he wanted Lucifer to figure out why people actually end up in hell, not to reinforce their punishment. That he would feel the need to actually stand up for those damned souls. Can you actually help souls heal in hell?
Your father has a plan.
My father.
Mm-hmm. You know.
You know.
Oh god.
Frank.
He did.
Frank.
He gone. Oh no. One of the very few people that believed in the good in him. After Chloe. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he gonna kill him.
Lucifer.
Lucifer, honey though. It's not gonna bring him back though. Lucifer. It's not gonna bring him back. He wouldn't want this. He wouldn't want you to lose yourself. That's why he was fighting sensibly for the other guy too. Lucifer. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Look at me. Can someone hug this bitch?
Everything. The drug front.
Y'all, his gaze, he's absolutely dead inside.
Maybe Father Frank was right. Maybe there's hope for him yet.
There's hope for you too. Oh, this man is gonna be outside actually hating on his father because he kept on saying it the entire episode. He was following your plan, yet you still... Ooh.
You cruel, manipulative bastard. He followed your stupid rules, and it still wasn't good enough. So what does it take to please you? Break your rules and you fall, follow them and you still lose?
She thinks back of what happened with Lucifer, doesn't she?
Can we do this another time?
Yeah.
She doesn't have the head right now to think about their relationship. She can't get rid of the visual of Lucifer being said and heard. Chloe is also subtly like the priest. Because if you truly believe that someone means you harm, why would you want to be around them all the time? Why do you feel the need to be there for them when they need it?
Bit late for a new case, isn't it?
She's here for you. I love her.
3 years of lessons, and this is all I remember.
God.
Surely you must be joking.
Aww. And look at her being capable to cheer him on.
Do you want to go back? You're remembering it now, aren't you? I bet your 30 seconds in hell felt like 30 years.
Who do you want me to kill?
Lucifer. Lucifer being out there actually screaming at the sky in hopes that his father would actually hear it and send him some sort of sign. And he still didn't get one. Was the most painful scene I have seen actually in TV history, if you ask me. Especially if you're like a believer and you lost your faith. In Lucifer's eyes, if you do good, you should be in God's good graces. So God should actually help you have a better life and not you actually being a goody two-shoes, carrying your heart on your sleeve, being selfless, caring, and actually following God's rules, and then you're actually being stabbed in the back everywhere you go. In Lucifer's eyes, that's unjust. You are trying to make me believe through the Father that when you are damaged beyond repair, that the pure souls will be willing to sacrifice themselves in order to allow the damaged souls to have a good life. That's not what this is supposed to be about. You should actually encourage pure hearts to continue doing good. And those that are damaged are supposed to get either the help, or if they're damaged beyond repair, that are supposed to die. But we will see what next episode will be like. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye.